Hey Trin,
Hi.
how are you?
Good, how are you?
Pretty good, busy day.
I know, very busy day.
Hey, I appreciated you having Gracie today while I was at uni.
That's okay. You know me, Mum, love having her.
Yeah, I know you do. How did she go?
Good, other than the 50 million tantrums we had today, this morning at the shops.
What happened?
Well, firstly, what time did she wake up this morning? Because I bet it will be early.
Well, yeah, it was early. It was like 4:30.
That doesn't surprise me after the morning we've had at the shops.
So what were the tantrums over?
I think, no, actually the first one was about a chocolate. Second one would have been about not buying her a Barbie.
Okay.
And the third one, I think it was hair ribbons or a headband, I forget, but yeah, at least 5 tantrums. And one of the tantrums was those, what do you call them?
The rides?
Rides. Every 5 metres in those shopping centres, there's a ride, and she wants to hit on every single ride. But every single tantrum she had, she dived onto the floor, face in the ground, arms flapping, legs kicking, and it was just so embarrassing. It was just you just felt everyone judging, and I just had my hand over my eyes thinking, can you believe it?
It can be very tricky handling a 2-year-old who is overtired. It sounds like you felt a bit embarrassed by it all.
I did, because you could just tell people were just looking at you and thinking, what kind of parent are you? Even though I'm not the parent, I'm just the auntie.
Mm.
You could just tell people are just walking past going, oh my God, look at that child, look at that person, so letting her, having her tantrum, but what do you do?
Oh, I'm sorry that she played up for you.
But it was, the pram played up the most. Trying to get the pram up and down and putting it into the back of the car was a nightmare.
It sounds like you're having a hard time with my complicated pram.
Well, I had to, if I had a big enough car that wasn't a 2-door car, I wouldn't have put the pram, folded in half. I would have just thrown the pram in the back of the car, unfolded. So it was that annoying.
What specifically were you having difficulty with the pram?
I couldn't find the 2 side clips that, you know how you pull them up and they fold the pram?
Mm-hmm.
I couldn't find them, I couldn't work it out. And after the 10 million tantrums we had that morning, the last thing I needed was getting into the car with the pram. You know?
I can appreciate that.
I know. But on the way home, it was really, it got my heart racing because I looked in my rear vision mirror and the next thing you know is seeing Gracie with her arms out of the straps. And you know what I'm like with cars. And I just thought, oh my gosh, I have to pull over. I pulled over like straight away. And I had to tighten and pull the straps tight so she couldn't get her arms out. Because after all my car accidents, I'm really particular about making sure all the kids, because I've had so many dreams about being in car accidents with your kids, and it just makes my heart race thinking, I don't want to have an accident, I don't want to have an accident with the kids.
I can see when we're discussing the car, you're looking fairly uncomfortable. Does it make you anxious talking about it?
Well, it's my worst nightmare. Just the fact that I could have an accident with one of your kids and I'll never forgive myself to think that, something could happen to one of the kids. Mm. That it's my fault. But all my accidents haven't been my fault, but, I just wouldn't wish it upon anyone to have a car accident with their kids in the back of the car.
We know you drive safely.
I know. I try and drive safely, but anyways. But, yeah.
So how did she go when you got back home?
Fine. She gave her a bottle, gave her lunch, and she went to sleep, and she slept for like 2.5 hours, which was like, thank God. But, yeah, she was fine. Excellent. And then you came to pick her up, and yeah, it was great.
Oh, that's really good.
It was a good end to a bad day.
Well, I appreciate you having her.
Thanks.
Are you right to have her again next Monday?
Yeah, fine. Me and Mum love having her.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
Do you want another cuppa?
Yes, please.
Okay.